Okay, well, I'm here with Georgia Knight, obviously a former Monbulk player, now at Collingwood, heading into her first AFLW season, which is so exciting. Thank you so much for coming and being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, no problem at all. We really appreciate it. Now, tell me where you've come from. It's like straight from training to this interview today.
Yes, we have.
Yep. How did that go?
Good. It was one of our light days, so lots of recovery today. Ice bath, spas, saunas, lots of team meetings and reviews because we just played on the weekend. So just lots of line meetings and all that. And then we fed a good lunch, which was always good. And then at the end we had a jumper signing, which was pretty cool.
How many jumpers did you say you thought you might have signed today?
I reckon it was over 300 or something like that. But
insane.
Yeah.
Crazy. But so cool though. So cool.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
Now I want to go back to the first time I ever interviewed you. It was pretty much straight after the draft, like maybe a couple of days later. Obviously very high on emotions, very excited. The whole I'm going to get to live my dream. Now you have been living it for a while.
Yes.
Tell me how you found it so far.
Unreal. Like, it's just, I still wake up every morning and think, I can't believe this is my job. Like, I am very grateful, very lucky to be able to say that, I am now living my dream. Especially that I've wanted for so long. So I guess it still doesn't feel real, but it's just unreal, at the same time.
Yeah. So cool. Pre-season training. Tell me about what you've been up to. I guess you just talked about sort of a bit of a quieter day today, but out on the track, what have you been working on?
Lots of things really. Lots of connection as well. Because I guess there's quite a few new players, new team, new system. So it's just like working together, learning how each other work and what we're like, and it's been so cool. Getting to know that all these different players and thinking going from watching these girls on TV and idolising them to now being friends with them and training next to them and, having them lace me out, shake hands, it's just unreal. So, it's been pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, you've had a few match sims or pre-season matches so far. First one against Essendon, got a goal nice and early. Did that relax you a little bit that you got one on the board? You're like, okay, I'm here, I'm playing, I've got one.
I couldn't believe it really because my coach asked me what sally did you do? Because at trainings we obviously practice sallies. And as soon as I kicked it, the girls just swarmed on me and I just had I didn't even know what to do. It was so exciting that they all just came and jumped on me and I thought the whole team came as well, which was so cool. What we watch on TV when debutantes kick their first goal, it was just it was like that and I couldn't believe it. So, it was pretty cool kicking a goal. But not only that, it's just being out there finally. It's been months since playing a game of football and I think just with a whole new group of girls, they're just unreal. They're all now my best friends and I just loved it. I loved every part of it.
That's so good. I want to talk about Adelaide as well because you were saying you just travelled for a game over there. So how do you find the travel aspect? I guess you would have done a little bit with Rangers, but this is probably more on a larger scale now. Yeah.
No, it's very professional, very cool. I enjoyed every bit of it, getting there bright and early. But no, I just the connection as well. I go on about that. But just, we all got our own rooms, which was pretty new. We didn't get that at Rangers, but, so we got a good sleep, great dinner. It's just even coffee in the morning with the girls, it's just unreal. I talk to girls that, maybe wouldn't hang around with that training and getting to know them even more. It's just awesome, that everyone's so different and that's what makes everyone so cool.
That travel's kind of allowed for that team bonding aspect, I guess, because you're all kind of have to be together.
Definitely.
Tell me about some of your biggest mentors that you have at the club.
At the club? Oh, you see, they've all been so cool. They've all been awesome. They've helped each and every one of the new players, new draftees, and it's just the fact that even the young girls are also helping us. I've stayed with one of the girls, Amber Shooty, for quite a bit, and Ash Centra, they help out a lot and I get to stay at their house. But mentor way, I think Bree Davey, been huge, again, idolising her on TV and wanting to be like her and now I get to hug her at training. It's just like, it's just unreal, you know. Same with Geordie Allen. She's been huge, just, like everyone, Britt Benici, Ruby Slasher, they're all been so unreal. So I couldn't really pick just one that's been a great mentor because they're all great mentors.
That's good though, right?
It is.
Like to have so many different people and learn different things from different, you know, take something from everyone.
That's the thing, everyone's so different. Like some are extrovert, some are introvert, and I think you just learn so much. Like even Michaela Can, very quiet, but she's a workhorse. Like I just love everything about her and what she does and all her morals and values, and she's just a great person.
Talk about as well some of your closest friends. I imagine you make fast friends when you're in that kind of environment, but who are some of the girls that you've gotten really close to?
Again, Ash Centra and Violet Patterson, like us 3 new draftees, we've gotten pretty close. We hang out all the time and I guess that helps. But yeah, Amber Shoddy, Lucy Cronin, like my locker buddy Charlotte Taylor, she's hilarious. Eliza James, like it's just, I can't really just say like the closest friends, you know, because we're all friends, and I think that's just what makes it so special, you know. We don't have groups that we just go in, it's just like we're all one group, and I think I value that so much.
You'll probably be stronger as a team for it too.
For sure.
Tell me about some of the things you've learnt since being at Collingwood. I imagine it's been a big change for you and you've probably learnt a lot, but what are some key things that stick out to you so far?
I guess, again, like you said, everything. A lot to do with recovery and diet. I didn't realise how much that played in, you know, our life. And again, sleep, I have no idea. You know, I thought like staying up late, you know, was so cool, but no, like going to bed at 8:30 and waking up at 5:30, like still that's not enough sleep for me. And it's like pretty crazy to think that. But definitely a lot of the dieting, but also high performance. Like we have a great high performance manager, Matt Pelly, and he's just unreal. Like he puts so much time into us, invests, and he, you know, like even when I got there from the start, he wanted to help me get fitter, and that's all I wanted to do. And like he's done that from day one, and I just appreciate him so much. So yeah.
That's awesome. All right. I want to take you back to Interleague Jumper Presentation Night. So you came down, you presented the jumpers to the girls, you talked a little bit about your pathway, how you'd been in the Interleague program, made it to Eastern Rangers, then got drafted. But something that has stuck with me that whole time and that I'd love you to tell the wider audience about is the goldfish that you draw in your boots. I think it's a great message, especially for younger players. And our younger players are about to go into their finals and grand finals.
Yes.
Tell me about the goldfish.
Well, so every training, every game, I draw a little goldfish on my wrist. It's actually still there. And my boots. And I got it from TikTok. Ted Lasso, I'm pretty sure his name is, that soccer show. He just said, you know, what's the smartest animal in the world? And he goes, it's a goldfish because they have a 10-second memory. And it stuck with me, especially as a footy player and struggling so much with like confidence and letting things go. Like I fixate on things so much and I find it very hard to let it go really because I just think about it over and over. So, but goldfish, you know, they bump into the mirror and they just forget that the mirror's there. Like they don't even know. So I guess I use a lot of analogies, especially with my other job in mentoring. And I guess for me especially, it helps me like understand things. Especially with my ADHD, I find it hard to, you know, when people try to explain things. So I guess if I not dumb it down, but simplify it so much that it makes it fun in a way, I guess that's why I do it. But yeah, again, goldfish have a 10-second memory. So if I miss a goal or I miss a tackle, I just think, all right, forget it. Like I'll just get the next one. And I say this all the time, how footy's not a game of cricket, how you know, we have multiple opportunities. You know, it's not like if I get out, I go in the change rooms, I throw my bat against the wall, you know, it's just, I get so many more opportunities in a game of football and I think, you know, we take that for granted. So I guess that's why I write the goldfish. Yeah, that's awesome. Have you got any goals for 2025? Is there anything in your first season that you're like, if I had my ideal world across my first season, this is what would happen? I want to play a game, but I don't just want to play one game and get dropped. I want to consistently play and, you know, I'll come in when I'm ready. Who knows when that will be, but I'm working pretty hard with the coaches, and they're giving me lots of feedback, and I appreciate everything they help me with. So hopefully I'll come in when I'm ready, and I, will continue to play. And like, I guess we talk about having a 10 or 15 career, like year career. I don't want to play one game and, who's Georgia Knight? Oh, she got delisted, that's what I really want to work towards. So no matter how long it takes, like, that's my goal.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. And then when I first interviewed you as well, and I think Grace sort of said the same thing. So Grace, obviously another one of our players, all in Defendy Creek, now Essendon.
Yep.
You guys really wanted to play in a game against each other.
Yeah.
So is that still something that you'd love to have at one point, where you walk out there and you see her across the field? And...
Well, we just did. Like,
because the practice match.
Yeah, first match sim we played.
What was that like, going from teammate to then
it was unreal.
Against each other?
Nothing changed, We both said hi, we gave each other a hug, and we just, we battled it out on the ground. We didn't really get near each other because she was playing in the midfield and I was up the forward. But, even after the game, we just said, good to see you. We gave each other a big hug, and there was just nothing changed. Like, we're still friends, and I love it.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. Really appreciate you coming in and giving us some of your insights, and best of luck for this season.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, and good luck to you guys.